All right, so it seems to be working. We're gonna go out here and get on the back road, see if we've got it fixed yet. There is we have a road closed that I frequent, and nothing there. So we're gonna go check it out and see. See how the wind does on this thing. This thing gives a lot of wind around it. I thought I had it sealed off really good around my neck, but wind seems to get in no matter what you do. All right, we're gonna go down this back road after this car comes, and we're gonna see what's going on with this road back here. And we're gonna, in the meantime, we're gonna test out this microphone system on my GoPro Mini 11 Mini, whatever you call it. Just, I never remember there being this much noise. And it's sealed. And that's closed. We'll close off the vents, both sides, and we'll see. We just gonna see. Oh, but it's beautiful. You know, we've had quite a few tornadoes up here in the Omaha area. Council Bluffs, Omaha, Lincoln, all these areas. And they were not good. Not good at all. Yeah, I don't know where all this noise is coming from. This helmet used to be a whole lot quieter, so I'm wondering if all of my little pads are kind of wore out. The seal around this thing, I need to get me another face shield, and I don't get it. I mean, when I push on the face mat, road closing. Oh, they're fixing something, so maybe it's, if I push on the mask, it's not around the mask, it's coming around the bottom. Never used to be this noisy. Of course, it could have been I was riding on the Harley and it's got a bigger windscreen. It could be this windscreen is just not tall enough. I feel a little bit of air coming. I don't know. I just don't know. It's kind of weird. Just a lot of helmet noise, and I don't know where it's seeping by. We're going to, there you go. I just don't know where the wind's coming from. The vents close off good. Just never used to hear it. So there's some wind coming right here, right around that. Yeah, I feel it. I got a good little bubble, I'll give you that. It's decent. I just think maybe it's coming up through the bottom, and I've got that little tray built in, I put in. I don't know where it's coming from. I guess I'm gonna have to get the Neotech 3. I'll open up the top vent. Whew, you can feel the air immediately in the top vent. Top of my head getting Nice airflow, just enough. It is, it's just a tad bit. I'm gonna get one of them Puig or TourTech little screen adapters. But right now, my nose is dead even with the top of the screen. And that's what you want. And I really like that. The Harley, when I bought it, I bought the tall screen. And I never really dealt with screens, the windshields, anything like that before. So I didn't know how to measure one and how to get it the proper height. So when I ordered it, I should have probably ordered a medium because the tall went up to the top of my helmet. And I was always looking straight through the windshield. And that's all fine if your windshield's clean. One night I'm up in New Hampshire. I may have told this story before, but woohoo! I was in New Hampshire riding around one night. And it was raining. The roads were bad, and there was 5 points. So 5 roads met all together at once, and they had just retarded our new asphalt, blacktop, whatever, retarded all those roads up 5 points. There were no white lines, no yellow lines, and there was one stop sign. Well, for everybody had one stop sign, and it was pitch dark. And I had trucks slinging water and sludge up on my motorcycle's windscreen. And I was tilting up and looking around it, and it was dark. And I knew there were water on each side of the roads. Oh, this tornado damage here. Y'all see all that? Oh, yeah. Oh, Lord of mercy. It was just a few miles from where I was staying. I was at work that day, though. Goodness gracious. Lord help these people. I hope they're okay. But needless to say, I came up at 5 points, pitch dark, didn't have any extra lights on the motorcycle at that time to help illuminate my road that I was driving on. And I came up to that 5 points, saw that stop sign, started to stop, and I couldn't tell if I was on the highway or not. I literally couldn't. And I was like, oh, Lord Jesus, help me, please don't let me fall off in this river. But I happened to be on the road like I was when I got stopped. I got oriented and I pulled out a water bottle and a rag and washed my windscreen off where I could see. So now I learned you want a windscreen in its highest position to come up to your nose. Or it may not be the highest position, but you want it right here, nose level, the top, so your eyes are peeking over the screen. That's optimal. So, we gotta slow down up here. But I just learned that lesson the hard way. We talking about a butt pucker moment, man. I was scared to death there for a second. I just knew good and well I was fixing to run off the side of the road into that lake, or whatever it is, Lake Winnipesaukee, something like that. Used to call it Lake Winnipesaukee. What up? Second. It's beautiful, though. Absolutely beautiful scenery up there. And you get a chance to go up to Connecticut, Rhode Island, New Hampshire, Vermont, and ride around up in those areas and see just how beautiful it is up there. It's like riding in the South. You really, really seriously think I'm back in the South again. And it's just amazing. So anyway, what I want to do, since the road is open now, I know I can get through here at certain times. When I go to work, it'll be closed, but coming home at 3 o'clock in the morning, it'll be open. So we'll know what to do now. All right, I've got to get milk and a few other things like that. I'm getting right now. I'm going to ride back up by the... What's up, dude? I'm going to ride back up to a hardware store. I'm looking for a countersunk 1/4 inch by 20 thread, about a 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch long, and I'm going to put a screw through holding this, if you can see it in there, holding this thing on better. I got 3M tape on it. I'm sure it'll stay on there forever, but I can put a screw through it and a little bit of thread locker and lock that thing in there, so there's no way that this little mount that holds my transmitter and receiver or the receiver part of this mic system won't go flying off. So we're going to take, yeah, I mean, I'm doing what, 55, 57 right now. You can hear the wind, and I'm hoping you can hear me okay. I'll know when I get home and test this thing out. We'll see, because I've got it stuck up in here with a dead cat over it. The little mount holding thing is held in by, I got some double-sided tape holding the mount, and then this thing is magnetized to the mount, the clip, and it holds the mic right here at my chin. It's literally, I can feel the furry dead cat on my chin, which I'm not real happy about that. I may move it up, but then it would probably touch my lips, so I certainly don't want that. So I can live with this. I'm just trying to do something because I've noticed how much noise is getting into my helmet with the wind in this area. And I mean, the wind in this area is ridiculous. Ridiculous. So I'm doing everything I can to keep the noise down so when I'm riding, you guys get a good audio. So we got the 2023 BMW R1250 GS Adventure. I've got a Shoei Neotech 2 helmet. I'm using GoPro, the Mini 11. I'll tell you a funny story about that here in a minute. We're on the interstate. I thought the sound had quit on my GoPro, and I was furious. I thought, this new mic was working the other day. Did I break something? Did something break on the microphone system? And I was like, something ain't right. Well, let me tell you when I get out here. When you use if you have earpods hooked up to your phone, you have the Apple or whatever, Bose, Jabra, all them different ones, okay? Normally, with the Apple products, when I take the earbud out of my ear, the phone volume comes back on. Now we'll find out whether this thing works or not. When you pull your earbuds out, the sound comes back out of your phone immediately. You don't have to do anything. Well, with the Bose, these new Quiet Comfort earbuds, they work. Oh my gosh, they work great. Sounds great. Probably maybe 10% better than the Pro Apple ones in sound. And I'm sitting there with my earbuds in. I took the earbud out to put my helmet on. When you take the earbud out, it doesn't revert, your phone doesn't revert back to its own speaker. It still stays connected to that Bose, even if you've got it sitting in your pocket. If you don't put it back in its case to shut it off, or go into your settings and disconnect it, that phone stays connected all the time to that earbud. And until you put it back in your ear, you're going to hear nothing. No speaker, no nothing, no whatever, okay? Well, I guess the click speaker will, but either way, I got this audio system mounted into my helmet like I want. I put the old microphone out that I had been using with the wired microphone to the back of that Rode Wireless Go. I just couldn't get that microphone deadened enough to stop all this wind noise. None of them that I've seen so far come with a rack on them to put your hangers on it. And I like these. I don't like those new favorite ones that they got. So I made a couple of videos. I downloaded them to the phone to check the settings and check how it sounded. I couldn't hear a thing. See my mouth moving? I couldn't hear a thing. Not a thing. And I was like, oh man, is my mic adapter gone bad? I hooked it up to the GoPro Hero 9. You know, worked. I said, well, it's not my mic adapter. I said, these HOLLYLAND Mark IIs must have just quit on me. I mean, the lights are all on, but there's nothing that comes across showing feed like you get on a camera, you know, the little lights that go across in green to yellow to red when you're speaking. There's nothing on them to show that the sound's coming through. I'm sitting there and I'm so daggum mad. Oh my God, I'm so mad. I'm thinking my GoPro Mini is messed up or that new mic system messed up. So I grabbed the Rode Wireless Go's, I plugged them back into the Hero Mini 11 Mini and made a quick little video because I know them things work. You can see them working. But no sound came out when I played it back over the phone. Oh my God, I was just like furious. So I'm calling GoPro, okay? I go and get my Bose Quiet Comfort earbud, stick it back in my ear. And something clicked in my head. I wonder. I went back into the GoPro app, pulled up one of those videos that I just made that I couldn't hear crap coming out over the phone, thinking something's broken. And now I can hear it. I can hear it through the mini earbud. So I pulled the the earbuds out of my ear, put them in the lock case, and turned the phone, you know, where the sound comes through the phone. I played those videos and I could hear perfectly every word I was saying. The mic works, the camera worked. It was just that I had my Bose Quiet Comfort earbuds connected to the phone, but it wasn't in my ear, so I couldn't hear nothing. It was still playing in it, but I had it sitting in the kitchen table. And I was like, whoo, crisis averted, man. So I like the sound that I heard earlier with this, with these earbuds. I tried them out and tested them out. I went outside and it was 20-mile-an-hour wind blowing. Nothing like this, road noise, wind noise, you know, but it still sounded real clear. So I said, well, I got to take a bike out and we got to hit the highway doing 60, 70 miles an hour. I'm doing 70 right now. And we just see how good this thing works. And I like the fact that it's all wireless. Of course, the Rode Wireless is wireless too. But if you're going to hook a regular little microphone up to it, you got to plug it in and wire it, because I couldn't get the Rode to glue or stick it up into this helmet. It was just that little transmitter, the square transmitter, is too big to stick up in here without it just rubbing up against my lips. And believe me, I tried it all. So I said, okay, we got to find a smaller transmitter. So I got to searching. I found a couple of them on Amazon. One of them was like $250, and it looked like their little round transmitters were bigger than these. And I said, no, I'm not going to get those. I want small ones. So I looked and found the HOLLYLAND ones, and of course the person holding them could have had tiny hands or could have had gigantic hands, but they looked a lot smaller than that other one. And these were like $139. There's 4 options to buying these things. You can, where was I going? I think I turned right back up here. I can't remember. I'm still learning all this area. But there's 4 options. You can buy one that has a little, it doesn't have this transmitter receiver that I got attached to my camera. It has a little bitty T-looking thing that you plug in the bottom of your phone. One of them has a lightning adapter for Apple phones before they went to the C with the 15. Another one you can buy has a little T with a C adapter that plugs into the new Apple iPhone 15s. Or any of the Google or Android phones. I think most of them are all C charging cords. You can plug it in the bottom of those, and they connect up with this little microphone, these little round transmitters that I got glued into the helmet or magnetized in the helmet. Or you can buy one that goes on a DSLR type mirrorless camera that has the little jack 3.5 millimeter jack, and you can buy that one, and you plug it up to your camera, and it connects to this little transmitter microphone thing. Or you can, those are all like $139, either one you buy. Or you can buy the combo kit, which has all of them. It's $179, and you get everything. You get the regular transmitter receiver that I have here that's plugged into my GoPro. I also have the little T's. One of them's got a C charger, one's got a lightning charger on them. So I have those. I can do either one I want. Either phone. I got two. I got an Apple. I've got a 14 and a 15 iPhone, and I've got a bunch of DSLRs. So, like I used to use with the what you call them? Oh shit! Should have hurried. I missed that one. So I'll still use the Rode Wireless Go. I'm still going to use it with my DSLR's cameras, Sony cameras I got, that A7C and the 6600 and what's the other one I got? 6600, A7C, and I forget what's the other one I got. I know I had a 6400. Oh, I got 6700. That new 6700's out. So I got those. I can use all them. I kind of want Burger King. I don't want McDonald's. But man, Burger King right now is kind of sounding good. I don't know. I might stop and get me the big cake. But I got to turn and get in that other lane because I'm on the inside when this car behind me is on the inside too. Get up here. Fan just come on the coolers. Wondering if my bike's not heavy enough to set off the sensors. Some of them may be timed though. I'm just not sure. Just not sure. I think I'll run over to Burger King, grab me a couple of burgers and a fifth sandwich. I cannot remember that comedian on Saturday Night Live who did that. Oh shoot, I can't remember right now what it is, but he always said, make me a fifth sandwich. It's hilarious. I don't even know if they're open. Anyway, there's a KFC over there, and I've eaten there many times. Their chicken's usually pretty good. Get off. Back this thing up a little bit. But anyway, every time I say fish sandwich, I have to go fifth, F-I-T-F. Give me a fifth sandwich. That's just stupid, I know, but it's funny to me. There it goes. Yeah, if you got it in gear and it kickstands down, it cuts it off. So, no biggie. Anywho. Yeah, I'm going to go get a couple of... What time is it? Well, I can't stay little because that Ace Hardware shuts down at... I think they close down at 8 o'clock. It's just right over the hill, right over the bridge. Any hoots. I'm going to stop it for right now, folks. Going to give you something to eat. We're trying to find them screws. And I'm going to stop over to Super Sale and get some milk and bread and some more sandwich meat and stuff. But anyway, I think this is going to work. I think it's going to work. I'm hoping good that the sound on the interstate, you could hear me. That it was enough to cut out all that noise. So we'll find out. If it works good, I'll post this video. If not, I probably won't. Who knows? Okay, folks. Let me show you the helmet setup. Like I said, I got my other lights on. All right, we have the HOLLYLAND LARK M2. It's a wireless leveler microphone. And you can see on the box there, these are transmitters. They're very small. I'm going to show you some here in a minute. you get with the combination pack, you get your receiver, you get another receiver here for what's got a C port, and this receiver here has a lightning port for various different phones that you have. When you're using these two, you don't need to use that. They'll link up to them in your phones. It's pretty daggum neat. All right, now I've got them put up. I'll go break it out in a minute. Inside my helmet here, okay, this is a Shoei Neotech 2. I've had this for a few years now. On the inside, I have one of the microphones. Let me get this stuff out of the way. Sorry, I'm holding the microphone. All right. Now, of course, the Shoei Neotech with the Sena SRL system has this microphone here. You can see up inside here that I have a little fuzzy microphone right here. I'll pull it off. Here it is with the dead cat on it. I simply took one of the, just want to get some more light up in there. I took one of the clips and glued it with double stick tape up on the inside of the helmet. That gives it a spot for me to, here's another magnet, comes with two. You just take this, pop it in there, it's held in place. And out on the front, I have, this is the GoPro Mini 11 Mini, okay. I found online on Amazon somebody who had, no, I gotta have this light on. It's not gonna work without it. The light up a little better. Okay, it's a little holder. You know, on the Mini, if you're not familiar with the Mini 11 Mini, it has a foot on the back to attach, and then a foot on the bottom to attach. This holder, this is the microphone mod adapter for GoPro. It put it on here and holds a adapter in here, plugs in up here. Okay, I'm all over the place, sorry.
Intercom on. Open mesh channel 1.
Oh, I'm hitting my Sena system. Sorry, let me turn it off.
Goodbye.
Okay. And the HOLLYLAND, I'll put it on the bottom here. I bought these little cold shoe adapters, and they have a 1/4 threads on the bottom with and you can tighten them up with this. It's pretty neat. I bolted it to the bottom of this. Let me get this off. I bolted it to the bottom of the holder that I got off of Amazon, and it's Motorads, MOTORADDS holder for your microphone mod. You can adapt this thing onto different GoPros and put your media mic in there. If you're having the older mods that don't, the older cameras that don't have the media mod, you can buy these little things and put them on there. So I drilled out some holes, got some double stick tape here, and I run a screw down. It was a pain in the butt to work that. Tell me, got this in here, so it's all on there, solid. And all I have to do is take the HOLLYLAND transmitter receiver and cold shoe onto there. It keeps dropping through because it's a cold shoe all the way through. So you just stick it in there like such, and then tighten down the little screw on the side here, and it holds this thing in place. I swear to God, it does work. I don't have him tight yet. Let's get him really tight. Okay, he's on there now.
and wrap the cord around, plug it into the media mod. Now, the little transceiver or transmitters, the microphone that I got inside the helmet, they stay on all the time unless you put them in the charging pack. This, you can turn it on by pressing the button and holding it. Comes on, see it's blue, it's searching for those two little microphones. I only have one of them in there. It will find it here in a second and link it up. I hope it's got enough juice left in it. I had it on all day. Might have enough juice. Let me pull it out here where it's closer to it. There are little buttons on them you can press to turn them on to a. Hit that. Maybe this thing may be dead. May need to charge it. Usually when you put them in the battery pack, the little box, and bring them out, they link up right away. Yeah, it's probably too weak. I've had it on literally all day. And this thing runs about 6 hours without a charge. And these two little microphones run about 12 hours. I'm going to pull him out of this dead cat. And well, it's not going to pick him up right now because, like I said, I've had these things on all day long. And it's late night. Let me get up. Sorry, folks. I thought I had this all near me, but I don't. I got up and here's the package that it comes in. Pretty neat little soft pack. And inside it you have your charging case. Take these and drop them in, and they charge. That one's charged up already. Let's pull him out, see if he'll link up. Yep, he linked up. See the green light came on. He's linked up. Now to put it on, press the little button on top. It turned it blue. It turned this blue. That's the sound deadening, noise cancellation. Press it again, it turns it green. That one turned green. Now, on the very bottom of it, there is volume. And see how that volume is green? I'll turn it up. See there? There's green and there's high. It sounds better when those things are on the green. If I press this one time, it turns them all blue. Press it again, turns it green. I don't know, I'm still not familiar with everything to find out exactly what that does because the noise cancellation is on this. You press that little button. Watch that turn blue. All right, turn blue, so noise cancellation is off. Press it again, noise cancellation is back on. Okay, so with this setup, I'm gonna leave them in here, I gotta charge them up. I kid you not, it's a really good little system. Loosen that up, take this off, and drop that in there. And yeah, he's all orange too. It'll charge him up. You see the little lights on the front? They indicate that it's fully charged. The box is. I don't know how many times it'll charge it, but it'll charge it a few times. So it come with that. You can buy. There's 4 different ones. I think I've spoken this on the thing. There's 4 different ones you can buy. They're all $139 unless you buy the combination kit. Now you can buy one kit that comes with the 2 transmitters, and that little receiver in there, and that'll work on cameras, DSLR cameras and stuff. You can also buy one that has this USB-C for Android and Apple 15 products and up. Plug it in there, it'll link up to the two little microphones for phone recording. It also has one with the lightning for the older iPhones. Alright, so if you buy the combination kit, you get all this stuff. It's only $179. You can buy a kit that has just this one, a kit that has just that one, or a kit that has just a little transceiver in the box. Comes with a couple of cords, a couple of clips, one extra magnet. When you put them little fuzzies on there, sometimes it doesn't get real close to the magnet. So there's an extra little bitty round magnet in there that you can put in there as a spacer to give you some room to put the dead cat onto the transmitter, and it'll stick it out a little bit so that it stays on there good. Anyway, it's a good little system. It's working good so far. I'm gonna try and I got some video of me out on the bike at high speeds. We're gonna see if that dead cat on it worked. I will get back with you. Let me get this other part loaded up.
Now, what I've done now, it really, I can't tell you how impressed I am with the sound of this new mic. I just, it's amazing. You heard, I put a little snippet in, and you heard me doing, I was using the Rode Wireless Go with the lavalier mic plugged into it, okay? Got to give them props for what they do. They're great. But the Rode was just not working for the helmet. It wasn't working at all. All right, so I've got this HOLLYLAND LARK M2. I got the dead cat on it. There was still a lot of pop. And it's probably because the microphone is right at my chin, literally at my chin. As far as the wind noise that I was hearing, you guys didn't get to hear that. This thing works really, really good. I did take a little bitty piece of foam and taped it over the mic opening and then put the dead cat on top of that. And we're going to see if that cuts out some of the pop. It's like any microphone, when you're talking to the microphone, B's and P's and stuff, get a little noise. You hear that. So that's why they have the filters that you always see in front of a microphone. It cuts out that pop. All right. I don't know how to do that with this other than putting on some foam. So I got little pieces of foam here. Let me get the other mic out. Take it in here where I can see that you can see it. Right here on the top where this blue light, green light is blinking. This opening is the opening for the microphone. I put a little piece of double stick tape right here and took a piece of foam and put it over it and taped it down like that and then stuck it inside the dead cat. And I hope that's going to cut out some of the popping noise that we were hearing. As far as the wind getting into this helmet, I don't know. This helmet has been fantastic. I think the seals are all still good. I'm looking at them around here. And when I lock it in, I'm still getting wind noise inside the helmet. Could be from around here. When I snug this up, it pulls everything tight around my neck. I can feel it sealing around the back of my neck. But I'm still getting a lot of wind noise inside the helmet that I hear. And as when I was using the Rode microphone, I had a secondary, let me see. I'll pull it out and show you. Well, I got my helmet on while around the house. I had this microphone here, which I have used for years. And I put a filter top on it. I put another filter piece around the side because there was openings around here. But this microphone is this. I've been using this thing 6, 7, 8 years now. Had it stuck inside the helmet. Had this coming out the side and around the back, plugged into the GoPro. But this thing has worked perfectly for a long time. When I was on the Harley windscreen is really big like this. And it cuts out all wind from hitting my face. So I think that might have been why my helmet was a little quieter at times, and you didn't hear the wind noise that we were hearing on the camera when I was using the Rode and that other mic. So these little bitty mics, well, you heard the difference. I mean, I'm doing anywhere from 55 to 80 miles an hour. At 80, there was quite a bit of wind. It wasn't quite as clear as it was when I'm doing 70. And the house is a freaking mess. I got stuff over. I've been working on everything today. But I'm really happy with this HOLLYLAND LARK system. I really am. With the mini GoPro set up on my chin mount here, it's working with this new mic system. So I wanted to showcase it a little bit so you guys might think about it. For the price, $180 to get the total set so you can use them with your phones and your DSLRs and everything like that. It's a great vlogging system. So I'm going to test it now that I've put this little piece of foam over it and see if that's cut out some of the popping noise. I can't turn the gain down any lower. It's as low as I can go. It may just be that the mic is just too close to my mouth. So I'm hoping that a piece of foam will cut out that. So I'm going to test this portion I just made. We'll see how that works. All right, I'll put it in the video if it works. Anyway, folks, it's Corn Julio. As always, God bless you. God bless America. Thank you for watching, and Corn Julio out.